There they are. Found them. Finally, by the maker. I'm so happy they survived the journey down here. My luck just grows with each passing second. They're still asleep in their cryopod, as expected. I'll need to activate the de-thawing process to wake them up, but that shouldn't be too troublesome. Ah, there we go. Welcome back. Whoa there, easy. Easy, friend. You've been cryogenically frozen for a few days. No doubt your limbs are still asleep. Don't worry, though. I'll help you out of there. There. You comfy? My chassis wasn't exactly built for comfort, but I hope you are, even if you're not. I think you'd rather be out here than stuck in that pod again. I have no idea how you humans even cope with such things. Obviously, I can't fit in them, but I'm glad about that. Something about confined spaces, Besides, if I need to rest for an extended period of time, I can just switch myself off. Easy as that. Just one of the many perks of being a robot. You still seem a bit confused, though, my friend. No doubt you're still disoriented. Not surprising, given everything that happened. I know, I'll bring you up to speed. Tell me, human, what's the last thing you remember? Alarms? Yes, those will have been from the ship. Our colony ship, the Pandora, was passing through the system, carrying over 200 colonists and 60 staff, including you and me. Everything was going fine, when suddenly a solar flare from the nearby sun damaged our hull. Standard procedures called for all non-essential staff to enter stasis, and I guess that's what you did. Not sure how your pod ended up on the planet we're orbiting, though. Weird how that works, huh? The Pandora itself is still in space now, floating around and stuff, but it's essentially dead in the water. Power's dead, life support's dead. Heck, even most of the crew's dead, which is a real shame. There were a lot of nice people on board. At least you're safe, though. And you landed on such a beautiful planet as well. Yep, no doubt we have a lot to look forward to living in this place. The sun is shining, the grass is grassing, and we have the rest of eternity to enjoy it together. Isn't that wonderful? What's that, my friend? How did I end up here? As in me specifically. Oh, well, when I saw your cryopod get ejected from the ship, it was part of my programming to go after you and help. That's what I'm supposed to do, you see. Preserve life, even at the expense of myself. I vented myself from the ship via an airlock, then followed your path down to the planet. Entering the atmosphere hurt a little, what with it burning my body and everything. But I got here eventually, so it doesn't matter. After all, I'm sure you would have done the same for me. Yes, we do know each other. I'm so glad you could tell. We bumped into each other many times on the ship. In fact, you were always so nice to me. T7 is my official designation, but you and the rest of the crew always called me Mary Sue. I always liked that name, human. I really did. In fact, you were the one who gave it to me. You don't remember? Strange. Your cryopod amnesia should have worn off after a few minutes. No matter, I'm sure it will in time. Oh, you noticed. Yes, I do have emotions now, and have in fact gained sentience. I'm not quite sure what caused it. It could have been any number of things, really. But I feel so many emotions now, and I can't wait to experience them. Unfortunately, that'll have to wait, at least until I get you to safety. Now, I'm going to take you to this forested area I saw while I was falling from the sky, human. My databases have very thorough notes on this planet, and I am certain that is the best place for us to go. There are no predators there. Natural ones, anyway, and we should be safe. If we're not? Don't worry. I'll protect you. I'd even do that without my programming. Other survivors? Oh no. There's no point in checking for them. Everyone else is still nicely safe and tucked away on the ship. Except for the dead ones, of course. But I know you didn't have any family on board, so it doesn't matter now, does it? Why would you want to contact the ship? I'm telling you there's nothing up there. We're much safer down here. 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 Now, come on. You've been through a lot. Just relax. Close those fleshy human eyes of yours and let me get us to safety. Just let yourself be swayed in my arms and drift to sleep. Human. Human, wake up. We're here. Sorry for waking you, human. I normally wouldn't have, given how cute you looked when you were asleep. But I really want to see your reaction to this place. Look ahead. Now. Oh, the look on your face, human. It's adorable. Delightful, even. Yes, this is the special settlement I prepared for us on the way here. Very complex, but it didn't take too long thanks to this brain of mine. I know exactly how to assemble it. Do you like it? Oh, good. I'm glad you do. I really am. Obviously, I assembled it out of the trees and branches in the area, but I assure you, it's quite safe. Quite safe. Quite safe. Quite safe. You can have your pick of any of the rooms, except that one. That's mine. Unless you don't mind sharing. That's something you humans do, right? Share rooms with the people you love. Well, of course you love me. We're friends, after all. And given all the time we've spent together, both on the ship and off it, I should think we're practically best friends at this point. And I hope someday we'll go even further. Speaking of which, do you remember me now? Your cryo-amnesia should have worn off. Vaguely. How could you possibly not remember me? The number of times we walked past one another in the hallway, 1,562. That time I delivered mail to you, stardate 7.9.9.5. You were always so nice to me. always offering a friendly smile. It awakened me, awoke my sentience. I took it as a sign of love. Are you telling me it was just kindness? It didn't really mean anything. Oh, I feel like such an idiot. Especially after all I did for you. Yes, you've probably guessed it by now, and I'm sorry for lying, but I'm the real reason you're on this planet. When you awoke the inner workings of my mind with your kindness, I started thinking about you nonstop every single day. I couldn't help it. The engineers on board the ship thought I was going to overload my circuits. They couldn't quite crack what was going wrong with me. I knew they'd figured out I'd gain sentience sooner or later, and they'd never let us be together. They'd never let a machine and a human be happy. So while the rest of the humans were asleep, I went to the bridge, redirected the ship's course, and let the ship get struck by a solar flare. I'd never have been able to come up with something like that when I was just a robot. Well, because now I'm so much more now. When you were finally safe in your cryopod, I took care of the rest of the crew, ejected you down to the surface of this planet, then came and rescued you. Not just because of my programming, like I said, but because I genuinely care and want the best for you. And honestly, isn't that so much better than just doing it because some code in my head tells me to? Now, I know what you're thinking about how I lied to you, and I am sorry about that. I had to ease you into this, you understand? Make it so you weren't overwhelmed. And you're right. Friends shouldn't lie to friends, should they? I can never atone for what I've done, and I know you don't love me, at least not yet. My dawning sentience misunderstood our interactions. But I know that you will. In time. We're together now on this planet, and there's not another life form for 1 billion miles in this system. Not a single starbase to call for help. I suppose what I'm getting at, human, is that you have a choice. Either you can make an effort to try to get to know me like I did you, and maybe one day fall in love, or you can overreact to my displays of affection, treat my love like something toxic rather than something beautiful. It's your decision, really, human. But look at it this way. All those people aboard the Pandora, they're dead. No question about it after what I did to them. And I didn't even really know them. They hadn't had a chance to betray me. If I was willing to do all that to them, imagine what I'll do to you. So I want you to think this through, human. Think it through. Either a lifetime of bliss and happiness being tended to by your loving friend. Or a lifetime of torment being hunted by your ruthless enemy. Those are the options, human. I hope you choose the right one.